showed Turkish special forces in Kurdistan abusing Kurdish civilians. And on the 12th of May 2016, he was sentenced to 8 years and 9 months. He was detained on May the 12th, 2016, and then on December the 15th, 2017, he was sentenced to 8 years and 9 months in prison for membership of a terrorist organisation. I'll just read two pieces. The first is a short poem written by Nedim himself that was smuggled out of the prison where he's held. Your heart has become the earth. Let it give elixir into the veins. Bring fertility to the soil from the springs behind the mountain. Let the benevolence of the crops be the silver key to life. Let your heart soothe the farmer, the peasant, the day labourer, the distressed. Let it massage the broken wings of birds with ointments. Let it grant refuge to the ants, working collectively in solidarity. Let hearts fill with generosity, giving butterflies an extra day of life. Let it be a lifeline like the womb. Let your heart be crystal clear as water. Let it give life to the lifeless. And so for my piece as well, I had a look at Nedim Turfent's Twitter feed. It's still there in the last few tweets he sent, some of which I've interpolated into my poem, translated from the Turkish by Google Translate, so, and then slightly polished by myself because I didn't quite trust Google Translate. So, yes, I've interpolated a few of his words into this piece. And this piece was originally written on January the 24th, 2019. So, January the 24th, 2019. Nedim Turfent has now been in prison for 985 days. 985 days is 140 weeks, is 23,640 hours. 985 days for opening a window to the truth, for showing the reality of a situation, for showing what is. A curfew was declared in the villages of Mesra, Geran and Mergan, in Kawaiti, Koprolu and Minyanis. 985 days. 985 days ago, my daughter was not even a heartbeat on a scan, not even a blurred shape in the womb, a life waiting to be conceived, waiting to be brought into the world. 985 days. In the last 2 days, 24 Kurds, including journalists and politicians, were arrested in Van, Antep, Isparta, Khorasan, Ahmed, and Adil. In the last month, how many? Now, my daughter is 18 months, is 547 days old. 18 months abundant with life, eyes open, smiling, inhabiting the world. 18 months is 547 days of sleeping and not sleeping. In Jiva, a security outpost is under construction. Concrete blocks are brought in by trucks all day long. 18 months. Time to go from milk to food, for new teeth to be happily munching muffins, sausages, pasta, cheese, a face smeared with yogurt and berries. 18 months, enough time to learn to say more and no, the jiggle in her high chair, and throw the food on the floor. The attack on the police station in Girusan killed a police officer, Senior Sergeant Kaleksan. 18 months is 547 days, which is enough time for a wriggle to grow into a sit-up and a turnover. 547 days is 13,000 hours, enough time for a turnover to become a crawl, head forward, bottom up, hands down, moving with curious, determined purpose. Enough time for a crawl to become a stand on wobbling, chubby little legs, arms outstretched, a giddy smile, amazed at herself. 13,000 hours is enough time for a stand to become a totter, a precarious forward wobble, enough time for a totter to become a walk, almost enough time for a run, and more than enough time for a climb, a scramble, and a slide. Air-assisted military operations continue in Mount Goman, heavy bombing from artillery and howitzer. 18 months is 547 days, is 13,000 hours, enough time to learn to say hello, goodbye, mama, dada, moon, star, car, and nose. Enough time to turn the pages of a book, to point and say roar at the lion, tiger at the tiger. Enough time for a little finger to point at a duck and say quack, quack. On the 5th day of operations, special troops and ammunition were downloaded to the areas of Gobindina and Mergesau. 18 months is 547 days, is 13,000 hours, is time enough to see autumn, winter, spring, summer, autumn, and winter again. Spring has come to my mountains, colourful flowers opened, the frontier battalion is a dagger in the heart of nature. 18 months is 547 days, is 13,000 hours, is a very long time to see nothing, shut from the light, cut from your freedom, separated from your family, deprived of your children, simply for seeing the truth, for showing others the truth. Today it is June the 15th. So far Nedim Turfent has been in prison for 1,127 days, which is 161 weeks, which is 27,000 hours. Thank you.